Sonapur area residents hit hard by poor roads. Residents of 9th Mile Pangcho village opened roadside vendor to support livelihood. Rongkangtui water supply scheme revived after 20 years. Hello viewers, welcome to Karbing Long Live. You're with Julie Baby, bringing you the latest news for today. Now the news in detail. The condition of the majority of the road across the state and districts are no different from each other. The conditions of the indigenous people of the state are the worst hit due to the lack of basic infrastructure and the lack of monitoring over the quality of works carried out in these areas. People of Sonapur area, especially those falling under the 52 Dispur constituency and 66 Nortap Panchayat, have been hit hard due to the appalling condition of the roads. Our Sonapur correspondent brings you this report. Over 15 Karbi villages in Sonapur are suffering due to the extremely appalling condition of the road. The road beginning from Borkochi Tiniali to Markang Tiniali have been totally damaged and is almost unmotorable due to lack of repair and continued neglect by the government and elected representative. For the people of these 15 villages, this road is a nightmare, especially during rainy days. Going for school, colleges, work or any purpose becomes very painful. According to locals, they have approached PWD department and have even submitted memorandum to local MLA Atul Bora for construction of road, but their requests have never been responded. Fed up with the lack of response and interest from the MLA and department, over 2,200 people of the area collected ₹100 from among them and carried out road repair work. The repair work, which may not last long, is also a testimony of the indifference of local MLA and the ruling government towards the area.
Asanalu idora atungakan parjalan te bini ali dispur homosti alung do la MLA Atul Bora homosti lalong 66 no notap alung hali inglong Fortis village hali kidolong lalong pa mini hat bozar hat putha hospital putha school putha la asorok sidang wang sidahuman lalong sarkar atung akom sarkar tung abar help karjahang halkilang ledun apat se ali mini 14 village ahwidra arungbong salkan pusatanga cirung se mini ba salsali silang pondol lasi asam rap sarkar atung parjo alam the minon tuang ekos sonalong Bidhanabha election alalitung halim baduar agonar mear alkante pitampe alta kurkiti peuse hali ahwidra arungbong sipang semo.
The area is not very far from Guwahati, but the lack of development in Sonapur area itself may be well enough to make out the condition of other parts of the area and district as a whole. Nituraj Ronghang's report from Sonapur for Karbing Long Live. Earning for a living is the most important problem, which is universal. In this world where unemployment is increasing at a very rapid rate, supporting families is becoming more difficult day by day. However, instead of complaining for the lack of opportunity, some people create one for themselves. Here is a report of how the residents of 9th Mile between Dipu and Manja have come forward to make a small roadside market to sell local products. This roadside vendor, run by villagers of Pangcho village, is located on the Dipu-Manja road near the office of the Jinfat. Often, small children are seen sitting on the bamboo stall to sell the kitchen garden produce. Passers-by must have seen them. This vendor of vegetables began humbly and gradually it has now turned into a small market. With the success and profit gained by the beginners, more people came up for the task. They made more stalls and brought more vegetables for sale. All the items they sell are locally produced and are free from chemical. While talking to Karbing Long Live, the vendor stated that by establishing a small market by themselves, they are able to sell their garden products. They say that they are getting more profits than selling them to the manja or depot vendors who bought their products on wholesale prices. They also told that they are getting good response from the people and that more passers-by are stopping their vehicles to buy vegetables from them. On being asked about the income they are making, a vendor told that if the sale goes on well, they could very well get rupees 7,000 to 9,000 a month, which they say is far better than sitting idle at home and or let the vegetables rot in the field. The vendors have sought the attention of the KAAC towards them. These vendors have appealed for permanent market sheds so that their goods will be safe even in bad weather conditions. In order to let their business survive and to help them support their family, passers-by can simply buy the organic products from this market. Their hopes are on those who travel on the Depot Manja Road on their big, sophisticated cars. They are looking for help from everyone. Bikram Crow's report from Depot, Karbi Anglong Live. In a news that has come as a big relief for the residents of Depot who are suffering from shortage of water, the Rongkangtui water supply scheme, which have been dysfunctional for the past 20 years, have been revived on Wednesday. Here is a detailed report that has come to us. The Rongkangtui water supply scheme, with a tank capacity of 5,000 liters, was revived under the initiative of KAAC's Public Health Engineering Department. The inauguration of the scheme was done by KAAC EM in charge PHE Pradeep Rongpi in the presence of KAAC Deputy Chairman MAC Rite Singhi. Apart from them, the inauguration program was also attended by Additional Chief Engineer PHC Binod Chandra Deka, KAAC Secretary CM Taro, Executive Engineers of PHC including Bimal Chandra Sarma and Toroni Rongpi, Reverend Hilson Singnar and several other officials and employees of the urban water supply. Over 50 families will be provided water by this scheme, for which a security fee of rupees 3,000 per family will be charged. Also, the families will have to bear the cost of home connection. KAAC Secretary CM Taro informed that the scheme had been remaining non-operational for the last 20 years. He lauded EM Pradeep Rongpi for bringing SOPD scheme, which has helped in reviving the Rongkangtui water supply scheme. Locals have thanked the PHE department for solving their water problem by reviving the scheme before the arrival of the dry season. Several pockets of Depot town face water crisis during the dry season, and Rongkangtui has been undergoing the problem for a long time. With the inauguration of the scheme, their problem will be solved to a great extent. News X Report, Karbi Anglong Live. For now, let's take a quick commercial break. More updates after the break. Humri dam ikta. Diphu rong supialong kicheng sik mate non hedjong kangpumi the tidy town dry cleaners and launderers akuladalong nanglitum anam ki jumpen blanket mate kachiomapik kachin thanga peri osomar aperi karbia pindeng peseleng pini pekok lapen kaprek aperi ke chogabar sai long ikji lapenang litum jongsi akuladalong kedam japhan apor duredat pusitami matha ikri bangso akuladalong pen ke thon ke banabar sai setami long ikji Lasi Humri Damikha, the tidy town dry cleaners and launderers along. Adim Lake, Diphu Ronghelan, Don Bosco Higher Secondary School, Adu. Welcome back after the break. The adage that says health is wealth holds true, and entire life and activity of human depends on it. And in a continued mission to bring the picture of the existing healthcare condition of both the hill districts of Karbi Anglong Live had on Wednesday visited Uttar Borbel Primary Health Center to know about the existing problems in the health center. The Health and Family Welfare Department is one of the most active and strongest departments working under the Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council. As it deals with a major issue related to people, it is one of the most important and its role is very vital in the district's well-being. The Uttar Borbel Sub-Center under number 15 Mahamaya constituency and functioning under the Havarkehal PHC has been delivering services to the society with utmost sincerity. At present, there are 3 staffs working in the sub-center, among them are MPW Rup Singh Phangcho, ANM nurse Nirula Bora and ASA supervisor Mamata Das. On inquiring about the various problems they are facing in the center, the staffs informed that the night watchman posted in the center died 3 years ago. Since then, no new person has been appointed for the vacant post. This has created a sense of insecurity and safety of the health workers. The nurse told that the absence of proper boundary wall have also been a big problem. Due to the absence of proper concrete wall, all the equipment as well as the building itself is not safe. They urged the authority to immediately address the issue. Apart from that, the sub-center also does not have electricity connection, proper water supply, and there is no hygienic toilet for the center. The employees have told that the absence of all these basic facilities have been posing several problems for them as well as the patients who came for treatment.
অফিচৰ পৰা যিটো ফাণ্ড এটা আহে আৰু সেইটো ফাণ্ডৰ হেৰিতে আমি ৱালটো দিয়া হোৱা নাই, এনে বেৰ চেৰ দিওঁ, বাউণ্ডেৰীটো মাৰোঁ, তথাপিও মানে নাথাকে, বাউণ্ডেৰীবিলাক নাথাকে। তাৰপিছত আকৌ আমাৰ যিমান সুবিধা হেৰি কৰিলেও মানে বহুত প্ৰব্লেম হৈ যায়, দিগদাৰ। আমি কিমান চাম মানে চাওঁ, তথাপিও দমকলো দিছিলে, দমকলো উঠাই লৈ গ'ল, বাহিৰত দিছিলে, সেইটোও উঠাই লৈ গ'ল, ভিতৰতো উঠাই লৈ গ'ল। তাৰপিছত আশা বাইদেউবিলাকেও আহে, আশা ইয়াত হেৰি 10 গৰাকী আছে আৰু আমি 3 গৰাকী আছে আৰু আকৌ MPW এজন আছে আৰু সুবিধা তেনেকৈ একো নাই। হ'ল হোৱাৰ পিছততো এতিয়া একোৱেই দিয়া নাই, কাৰেণ্টটো দিম বুলি কৈছিলে, চব বহুত বাকীবিলাকো চাব চেণ্টাৰ থাকে, আমাৰহে নাই।
They have requested KAAC CM Tuliram Ronghang, Medical EM in charge Khonsing Rongpi and local MEC NM Lun Singh Teron to visit the sub-center and take stock of the situation and take steps for its permanent solution at the earliest. Harsing Rongpi's report from Havarkehal, Karbi Anglong Live. The Autonomous State Demand Committee had on Wednesday held a one-day conference at Hamren to discuss about the party's strategy for the upcoming assembly elections. The conference also gave rise to ASDC Socheng Constituency Committee by promoting members from all its branches under Socheng. The main topic of discussion in the conference was to uproot the BJP and Congress party from Socheng and to bring victory for the party in upcoming assembly elections. More than 300 people took part in the conference. The party have condemned the failure of the BJP as well as the Congress-led KAAC and the MLAs in fulfilling the long-standing demand of the people for an autonomous state. They have said that despite having the government of the same party at the state as well, the central government, the BJP and the Congress had terribly failed to do justice to people's demands. The regional party leaders also lambasted the national party for disregarding the problems of the economically weak people by increasing the prices of essential commodities. The program was attended by party leaders including former KAAC CM Jodson Bay, ASDC CEC member Sarsing Ingling, ASDC West Karbi Anglong in charge Ramsing Ronghang, West Karbi Anglong District Committee President Ramsing Terang and others.
Titinda committee conference padubon lo de pinia bangkedak ini tarik proxy Oktober itu tak Socheng konsensi tala sonsip a conference pini padulo dandak kang pris rapokep susip leader setong lo pen song tala dak Congress BJP lo pen APSLC pen padowe pangrumpet tak nang ke tion dun bang krosirkep ana tin nang join dun lang tu bang ke ASDC top APSLC BJP lo pen Congress along leader reclaim dun bang fotung.
Several new members coming from other political parties were also welcome in the conference. Daniel in his report from Hamren for Karbi Anglong Live. And that is all we have with us for today. Thank you for your time and thank you for watching Caribbean Live. Have a good day.